then we can start. Great, in live. Yeah. Great. Yes. So guys, let's start. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nondas. Actually, my name is Epaminondas, but my short name is Nondas. It's easier to pronounce. I live in Brasilia. I work as a personal training. I live with my family, with my dog called Bidu. I try to do my exercise every single day, almost every single day, at least during the weekdays. I love to listen music. Forró, this is my favorite kind of song. Yeah, that's it. Please, Ana Ferreira, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Ana Paula. I live in São José do Rio Preto, São Paulo. I live with my husband and my mom. I have 2 kids, but they don't live with me. I worked as a chemistry teacher, but I've been retired since 2020. I am 57. I have been studying English on TNT since February this year. I like, in my free time, I like riding a bike, walking on the street, read a book, and studying English. That's it.
Great, thank you. And I need to improve my abilities, my skills about chemistry. It's a little hard for me, but
yeah,
good to know that you are a teacher.
yeah.
And you, Bruna?
If you need some fault or some question, you can ask it to me.
Oh, thank you, and maybe I will need.
Okay.
Bruna, your turn.
Hello, everyone. So Anna is our inspiration for us studying and doing a lot of things. So I'm Bruna, I'm 31, I'm from São Paulo, I'm married, I don't have kids yet, and I love to travel, I like to read some books, I like to read podcasts and watch studying by YouTube. And what else? I'm working on the pricing area and studying to become a data analytics as well. And that's it for me. And you, Luis?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Luis. I have 28 years old. I live in Minas Gerais, in a city called Martin Campos. I work with IT, focus on security, network security. I have one dog. I like to ride a bike. I like to study English too, and that's it.
Great. Everybody here likes to ride a bike. So,
it's very good.
Yeah, I learned how to ride a bike when I was 24. So a few years ago. Fortunately, I learned. Guys, let's talk about body, mind, healthy, and this kind of thing. And I brought this up because I really love this kind of subject. I work as a personal training, so I need to handle with these questions all the time, every single day. So I brought this up for us discuss here. And let's start for the number 1. For you, body and mind are connected or not? What do you think, Anna?
For me, body and mind are connected because, for example, in my case, when I am a little bit sad and I am upset with something, and for me, I am happy. I became happy when I walk on the street and I walk around the lake near my house. And for me, doing physical exercise, take care your body is very important for our mind. I think they are connected. Yeah.
Totally, and I agree totally with you. Normally, especially when I'm a little stressed, I try to walk a little and to 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 breathe fresh air, and then I relax it a little and I feel good. Sometimes I forgot why uh, what I was thinking before. So yeah, I totally agree with you. And you, Luis, for you, it's connected or not?
Well, I think that it's fully connected. I I can't, I don't have knowledge to explain how it's connected, but I think that it's fully connected. We pass all day sometimes in the front of the computer, and at the end of the day, when you ride a bike, and it's like relax your mind, you feel free to think clearly. And in the weekends, here I have the opportunity to ride the bike in a country roads, and for me it's very good. It's very good. I
Great.
recommended this.
Yeah, and I need to do this. I need to confess. And you, Bruna?
So I totally agree. Body and minds are totally connected, as you all said before. If your body doesn't working very well, your mind is going really bad. So I think it's very important to keep our mind fresh for we can focus on your things, on your body, and it's very, very important. So I know that the most people it's working hard on it because it's a big challenge to to deal with just two things, but nowadays it's very important. I think after the pandemic, the people giving more importance with our minds, you know.
Yeah, I really think that because I go to the gym almost every single day, and I talk to the people, and normally the people talks for me that the gym are more crowds, so there's a lot of people there in almost every single gym. So I'm not sure, but I think that the people are take care more about their bodies and their minds and try to go out home. So yeah, I have this same perspective that nowadays the people are more worried about this. Fortunately, I think so.
Mhm.
I try to do the same thing. I try to take care of my body, my mind, and to don't spend a lot of time in front of the screen. Unfortunately, I work at my house. I work here in this chair in this table, but I try to walk a little every single day, to do my exercise, things like that. And when I am little words, as I said before, when I go to the gym, I feel more calm. And the in contrast is the same. For example, sometimes my mind, it's okay, but my body doesn't work very well. And if I try to breathe constantly and to relax a little, I feel better. So I totally agree to you all. It's totally connected, totally connected. If you are worried, your head hits a lot, your breath are more accelerate, maybe more faster, and your body answers. So totally connected. Guys, let's keep for the number 4. We all agree that body and mind are connected, but how do you take care of your body? And when I'm saying body, I'm saying about whole the body, so mind, body, and everything. So how do you take care of your body? Luis, please, I will start for you.
I think that it's a lot of things that you could do to take care of your body. It's a combination of things, all right? I think that for who are working from home office, these people will need to do some exercise for the rest of their life, all right? I think this for me. I'm not the better people to say this tip because I'm not the people who is do exercise constantly. I'm trying to do. I'm starting with this. I'm recovering from a medical procedure in my knee, but I'm starting to do some exercise, and I think the food, it's very important point to try to have more health food. Not you don't need to be 100 just eat health food, all right? It's good, but if you can't, okay, but just try to eat some fruits and sometimes avoid soda. You can drink soda, all right? There's no problem, but sometimes try to avoid, and that's it. Go in your time too, all right? Not a rule. It's a tip, not a rule.
Yeah, to have a balance. No?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Ioana, for you.
Nowadays, I really take care of my body because I have a lot of time to do many things about me. When I worked, I didn't do physical exercise because I worked all day long and I didn't have free time to do any exercise. After I retired, no, 2 or 3 years, I retired. I decided to do therapy, and I decided to do flamenco dance. For me, it was amazing. It's an excellent exercise and dance to take care by myself. And I had to change my food. I decided to eat salad every day. I eat salad at lunch and at dinner. So I eat fruits in the morning. I always eat papaya. For me, it's very important. And I need to drink water a lot. I drink, yeah, I drink water all day long. Because I had to put in my food cereals. And if I need to eat cereals, I need to drink water too. And for example, in my case, I didn't like to go to the gym. So for me, it's hard. I didn't use to go to the gym. But for example, my son is a personal trainer as you, and but he lives in Ubatuba, and twice a week, my mom and I do physical exercise with my son on Zoom. And for me, it's amazing because I can see my son twice a week and I can do physical exercise. And I started to ride a bike during the pandemic. For me, oh my God, it was amazing. I love riding a bike. It's an excellent exercise, and it's possible to feel air on our face, to see the beautiful places, and I think that's it. I can say I really take care of my health, of my body, and for me, I think that I am living the best moments in my life, and because I am retired, I can do physical exercise. I make new friends on Talking Talk, and I can speak English. Yes, and I am very, very happy. Yeah.
Yeah, great tips, and congrats to do it, because it's really important, really
Yeah.
important. And yeah, try to move your body. If you don't like to go to the gym, okay, but
Yeah.
keeping moving your body.
Yeah.
That's the key, and very good, very good.
I don't
Congrats.
know, functional exercise, I don't know, it's the name, atividade funcional, my
Yeah.
son give us, yeah.
Great. And you have a personal training inside your home, so
Yeah,
it's good. It's good.
yeah.
Bruna, and you?
It's amazing tips from all of you. Good. So from my side, I usually to eat good foods. My mom always encouraged me and my brother to eat salads and don't eat too much kinds of cans or um, refrigerants. I don't know the name. But yeah, but in my case, I started to go to the gym 6 years ago, around it, after 25 years. So I can feel this necessity. And before this, I loved to go to the education, physical education on the school. So I was loving to participate on this kind of class. And nowadays I usually went to the gym 3 or 5 times per week and eat some good things. Don't eat some kinds of chocolates or other sweet things on the weekends, mainly on the weekdays, sorry, just on the weekends. So I think it's very important to recompensa rewards on the weekend. So I think it's very important because on the weekdays I can keep my focus on my health, and the weekends I can eat some ice creams or chocolates or a cake, for example. And usually I like to do a therapy also because it helped me a lot on my mental health. And I'd like to start a yoga class, but I didn't. But I think it's very good too. And I think it's very important for of all the people start to do these things because you can grow up healthier and can incentive the youngest people to do the same. And yeah, I think it's from my and that's it from my side.
Great tips. You all give me great tips. And for me, I try to drink more water, especially living here in Brasilia. Very dry here. So I need to drink a lot of water. I try to go to the gym and to move my body at least five times per week. I try to to listen music. Listen music helped me a lot to maintain my mental health. I really love to listen music. I really love to all the time I'm listening music, and it's great for me. I try to eat health food. And you said about chocolate and candies, Bruna. I love candies. I really love candies, chocolate, all kinds of candies. But I try to have a balance, as like Luis said, so it's important. But I don't know you all, but I learned in my family to eat true food. I don't know if I can use this word, but rice, beans, salad, uh, the normal food, all day and every single day. And for me, I think it's easier to eat healthy because it's normal for me. So I don't eat pizza every month. For example, I ate pizza last month, and I was ate pizza maybe 1 year ago or 2 years ago. So it's normal for me to eat rice, beans, and normal food every single day, and it's totally normal. I don't eat a lot of junk foods, and I don't drink soda. I don't drink alcohol, and I try to do my things and to be healthier. And it's a kind of easier because I learned this in my family, so I try to do it. And I need to dance more. Anna, you said about this. I need to dance more. I love to dance for, and
Yeah,
I
me
need to
too.
dance more. I made a lot of connections during the dance, and I meet a lot of people, and I have fun. It's great. Dance is a great kind of move our body.
I was thinking when you and Bruna were talking about chocolate. So I think it's not so bad dark chocolate. I think it's
Yeah,
good. It's not so bad. I think it's possible to eat Bruna dark chocolate.
totally
Yeah.
possible.
But I don't like it.
No.
I
Oh
prefer
my God.
the those so sweet, you know.
Okay.
But need to have a balance. I think it's
There's
better
a
for me.
problem. So,
Yeah.
some people cannot eat only one piece or few chocolate. When start to eat chocolate, need to eat the totally of the piece. So it's hard
Yeah.
for some people.
I have this control on my life, but my husband don't have, and
Yeah.
he prefer to eat every day or 2 days dark chocolate because don't have this control. So for me it's easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing that I think it's very important to keep our health life and to meet our friends. And I think to have lunch and to have some coffee with our friends. Uh, Last weekend, my childhood friends did a party. For example, I met my friends when I was teenager. I was 14 years old. And after 40 years over, we met last weekend. It was amazing. The feeling was on Sunday. I was very tired because I don't know. It was a lot of emotion during Saturday because we arrived there about no at 8 a.m. and they stayed all day long. We come here our house at 10 p.m. So, and it was amazing,
Amazing.
the best day. It was very, very good.
Very good.
Yeah, totally. To have connection and in person, it's very
Yeah,
important. Very
yeah.
important. But I wanna listen to Luis because he works with IT and technology. And the number 5 is for you, Luis. Is it possible to have a health lifestyle in the modern world? The modern world. What do you think?
Yes, I think it's possible. Sure, if it's possible. But you need to take care of yourself. You need to see yourself and, all right, put yourself in the first place. We pass all day sitting down, working, but at the end of the day, go ahead with other things. Go ahead to connection with people. It's very important point, as Anna said. Uh, Go ahead to the health food, as you and Bruna said too. And I don't like too much to go to the gym. I'm going now for medical reasons, but I like to ride a bike. And for me, it's very good to feel the air, all right, while you are riding a bike. And we need to do this for the rest of the life, I'm sure. And it's possible to have a health life. Maybe will not be the 100% health, but it's a health life, I think.
Yeah. No one is, I think. No one is 100% healthy. It's
Yes,
impossible,
yes.
but
Uh-huh.
we try to do our best.
Yes,
And
exactly.
you said about the bike and Anna said about the bike. As I said before, I learned how to ride a bike some years ago, and it was amazing because I really love this sensation to the air and hitting my face, and it's I feel free when I ride a bike. I feel free, totally free, and it's a good, amazing sensation and a good thing. Unfortunately, the people don't do it often in general in our society, but it was amazing. And I really I bought a bike to ride, but I don't ride. Unfortunately. Yeah, I need to do more. But uh alone it's a little, I don't know, it's not safer here to ride a bike alone here, so it's I need company to ride a bike.
Yes.
Maybe I need to go to the Minas Gerais to ride a bike with you, Luis.
You are invited. There are a lot of places here that you could ride. It's not safe to ride a bike in big cities. I think that the leaders could be a better job with this. All right. I don't know how can I express myself correctly, but I think that we need to more places to ride a bike safe. All right. I think when you said about that you learned to ride a bike, there is no words to expression the feeling of ride a bike. It's like a new word. It's like you open your mind full, and that's it. It's very good.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. We need more place to ride a bike and more, I don't know, streets specific to bike, and
Yes.
unfortunately we don't have, but sad.
No, I
uh,
don't know if you remember the girl. Her name is Bruna too. She lives in Brasília.
yeah, Bruna
She attended
Shintaku, I think.
yeah. She told me that in Brasília there are a lot of parks. It's possible to ride a bike. Yeah, he said
Yeah,
he rides a bike with her husband, and yeah.
Yeah, here in
I'm
Brasilia, we
now.
have amazing park. But I don't live near there, but sometimes I go there and I rent a bike there and I ride a bike in the park. It's amazing. The Parque da Cidade, it's a great place to ride a bike. And here in Brasilia, there are in the park, there are the biggest street to ride a bike in Brasilia is there. So it's amazing place to ride a bike. Sometimes during the Sundays, I go there and I rent a bike there because it's not close to my house. I rent a bike there and I ride a bike there. It's amazing. I totally agree with him, with her. And Bruna, I forgot the question.
Number 5.
Yeah, the
Impossible.
conversation it's great, and I forgot the question.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
So I think it's we need to force ourselves to to be a healthy lifestyle, because if we don't think to do health things, we keep on the TV, on cell phones or computers. So nowadays it's hardest than the past, but I think we can see the value on these kinds of things. You need to keeping your attention on our health, yeah. And I think it's very, very important, regardless the age. So everyone needs to keep attention on it. So yes, totally agree with this sentence.
Yeah, it's a little hard nowadays, but it's possible. So,
Yeah, doesn't matter if you have 15 or 30. So
yeah,
it's very, very important. You know, when we can see nowadays the kids, it's getting autism. I don't know in English, because this kind of things.
it's hard sometimes. I feel a little sad because I work with movement, and a lot of people since the first year in the cell phone, in the tablet, and it's crazy for me. For example, in my childhood, I I had a lot of space to to run, and I had fun with my friends, and I played soccer and a lot of things. But nowadays it's hard. Normally the child are in front of the screen all the time, sitting down and don't move their body, and it's crazy. For me, it's a little sad. So
And in the
it's hard.
future, probably we see the problem with these kinds of things in nowadays. So it's terrible.
Yeah, I think presently we can't see the problems
Yeah, it's
because
true.
of that.
It's true. Yeah, totally.
Anna, what do you think about the number 5? Is it possible to have a healthy lifestyle in the modern world?
I believe in my age and our age, I think it's possible. It's hard, very hard. For example, my husband works all the time, and he doesn't have time to do physical exercise. So when we are no on the weekend, so we want to do another thing, no physical exercise. And for him, it's very important at least to do physical exercise on weekends, because the weekdays it's impossible, because he's going to work at 7 a.m. and he arrives here in my house at 7 p.m. and he takes a shower and we have dinner. So we are going to sleep, and it's very hard. But I was thinking about kids. I think the worst situation is about kids, because the cell phone is impossible. They don't do physical exercise. They don't play on the street. And for example, my kids played a lot on the street, and they enjoyed their childhood. But nowadays, so it's very hard. Yes.
Yeah, it's very, very hard. Normally, the first thing that the parents give is a cell phone or a tablet, and it's crazy. Nowadays, it's impossible to talk with other people. Normally, we are talking in person, and during your speed, the person is texting on the cell phone. So it's hard. I think we need to put more attention in ourselves, in our life, in our body, in our mind. So, for example, I work in my house, and I am my own boss. I work by myself, so it's hard if I don't have filter to filter my time or my things. I work all day long, and I don't do nothing. But if I pay attention, maybe I can manage my time, and then to separate one, one time to do other things. So it's so hard, so hard. We have a lot of inputs all the time, a lot of information. I love a lot of worries, and our mind is a mess. So it's not healthy. So it's very hard. I think we need to pay attention, to think consciously, and because if we just go and live our life and don't pay attention, it's hard. It's a kind of impossible if we are not conscious about our life, our body, our mind. No, especially nowadays, it's easier to waste your day scrolling your social media, and when we pay attention, oh my gosh, that's night, so I need to go to the bed. It's hard, hard, hard. So guys, I want to skip for the number 9. Do you think your close friends and the place you go can affect your health? And thinking about the bad side and the good side can affect our health. The close friends, the people around us, the place that we go. What do you think, Bruno?
So in general, I think it can affect our health, but in nowadays, I keep on my focus, like when I'm not drinking alcohol, for example, I can go out with them and just say, I won't drink it today. So in this, and they respect it, But in general, if I'm following the same way, I will drink a lot, I will eat a lot of bad things. So we need to learn to say no for these kinds of things. You can go out, but you don't need to eat the same things or drink some things, the same things. So when I was younger, probably it's not happened because I said yes for everything. So it's hard, but nowadays I can keep my control. And if I wanted to drink, okay. If I don't, I keep on eating and go on.
You said about say no, it's hard to say no.
It's hard,
I don't know for
really
you all,
hard.
but especially when I was a teenager, it was a big problem for me. Big problem.
Mhm.
Nowadays, I'm getting older and I can manage this situation. But when I was a more young, so it was very
I
hard. I
agree.
totally agree with you. Anna, what do you think?
Yes, I totally agree with Bruno. I think when you decided to go out with friends, it's possible when they started to drink a lot and you want to drink too. But I think nowadays it's possible to control my I don't know desejos, but so for example, last weekend I didn't drink any beer and any so for me it was good. I drink all day long water and I enjoy it a lot. I can talk with my friends and my friends that decided to drink a lot, so they stayed with each other. So three friends, and they decided to drink beer and whiskey and another drinks a lot. And but nowadays it's possible to control. Um, but I think it's very important to say no. As I need to try to think about that a lot. But I agree with you, Nondas. I think when we are getting older and we can think about a lot of decisions in our life. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's become easier when I'm getting older and I can decide with more clearly, because when I was young it's hard. But I think in my perspective, the place and the friends affect a lot, in a good way as well. For example, we are talking about and to go to the park and ride a bike. So when I go to the park, I feel more calm and relaxed, and I feel happy because of that. When I'm closer to the nature, for example, when I go to Chapada dos Veadeiros, close to Brasilia, it's amazing place, maybe my favorite place in the world. But I feel happy to stay there, to be there. So I think there's a connection. So when I'm closer to the nature, I feel happy. When I'm here inside of my house, in front of my computer and in front of the screen, and it's hard. So I think that the place that we are, it's influence a lot, and the people. um it's, of course, we need to filter, we need to be conscious, but nowadays I try to maintain in my life only good friends, or to have around me, close to me, my close friends, really close friends, only people that I feel good when I'm close to them. So it's helped me a lot as well. So it, but to have this conscience, it's hard. It's hard. And to have this possibility to decide, it's hard. It's a kind of privilege, and some people don't have choice, need to go to the job and a toxic boss and things like that, and can influence in a bad way. Luis, open your heart. What do you think? Share with us, please.
Well, I think that your close friends can influence at some point, but not too much. All right. I think maybe when our uh, child age, I don't know exactly, the family have a lot of influence about it. Uh, when we are teenager, the friends have more influence than today, for example, as a 28. But today I think have, but not too much. For example, if I go to the pub with my friends and they choose to drink a beer, I I can choose or not, all right? I can choose to drink a water, for example, or some juice, and there is no problem for me or for my friends, all right? Uh, Sometimes this isn't hard for me with alcohol, for example, but with sugar, I have more difficult to block, to avoid. For me, it's more difficult than other things. Than all right. I don't like, for example, too much salt in the food, but I like uh, foods, sugar foods, sweet foods. It's more hard for me, but that's it.
I feel you. I don't drink alcohol, but if you give me some chocolate, I will pick up,
I
of
drink,
course.
I drink, but not too much. It's just a bit of alcohol.
Yeah, great. Guys, let's skip. I think we have time. Let's skip for the number 10. What habits do you have that harm your health? That's not good for your health, but do you still maintain? You know that's not good, but you still maintain. Luis, please.
Well, I think nowadays I could drink less coffee than I drank. I that I drink. Less coffee could be a better habit for me at this moment. I don't remember anything more, but maybe avoid more sugar, but that's it. But coffee, I really could avoid more than I drink.
Great. How about you, Anna? What do you know that you need to avoid, but you maintain your routine?
I don't know exactly, but I think since I started studying English on TNT, I stay here in front of my laptop so a lot of times, and I think sometimes I need to tell me, Ana Paula, get up, go out, go walk on the street. And for example, before I started to study here on TNT, in the morning, every morning, I walked on the street. I got up and I put my clothes and I'm going to walk on the street every morning. But since I decided to study English on TNT, so I needed to say to me, Ana Paula. So, but I didn't do, I don't do, I don't know exactly because my life changed a lot when I decided I didn't speak, but I started to do yoga too, and for me it was amazing. I do yoga on Mondays, and so when I arrived here in my house, so I am relaxed, so relaxed, and it was good. But I think that's it. So I should walk more and every day. So I think for me it would be very, very. good to do physical exercise every day. My son talk to me, Mom, at least 30 minutes every day, and for you it will be very good. But so I needed to try to return walk on the street every day. I think that.
Yeah, it's a good tip. And we need to create the Anonymous Addicted on TNT.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
but it's hard. It's hard. Bru, you.
So it's hard to think about it because I love to eat some kinds of candies and drink some beers and wines. So I'm trying to do it just on the weekends, but not every weekend. So if I can, I will do it a lot. And what else? Yeah, I'm forcing myself going to the gym mainly 3 times per week or 5 if I can. And yeah, I think it's very challenge, but I'm dealing good with it. But I love to drink some wines and beer and eat some chocolates and cakes. I love it.
Yeah, but depends on the quantity. So
Yeah,
sometimes it's good to have a
yeah,
balance, maybe.
yeah. I think I have a
That's no
good balance
problem.
with it. Yes.
Yeah. And
Good.
in my case, my problem is that actually my problem is that, but I need to have control with my cell phone because I work online. I need to have my cell phone in my hand almost all the time. But sometimes I'm doing nothing in my cell phone, just scrolling my social media and spend my time there. I'm not working. I'm just spend my time in social media, and I know that it's not good for me. It's not good for my health, my mind, and things like that. But it's hard. It's a kind of addiction. So
I
it's hard
feel.
to stay far away my cell phone. And sometimes I feel my cell phone, I don't know in English, but vibrar. And my cell phone is not vibrando, but I feel, and it's kind of dangerous, I think. So
I'm with you now that I need to confess. So sometimes I procrastinated a lot. So I need to force myself to stop and go through the cell phone away. Oh, it's
yeah,
hard.
it's hard. Sometimes I do the same thing that Anna. I'm angry with myself, and I need to talk with myself to stop, and it's a mess in my mind. But okay, I'm doing my best. I'm trying. Okay, no problem. Guys,
Uh,
our time is running out, so I want to thank you all to be here with my meeting. I put the survey on the chat, so please let me know about your thoughts about this meeting. If you like, if you don't like, so let me know. And please go there and put your grade and let me know what you think about this conversation. Okay, so guys, it was a pleasure.
right.
See you in the next week. See you. Have a great day.
You
Okay,
too.
Yeah.
thank
Thank
you.
you.